In a city of spectacle and grandeur, the biggest show in town right now is right here, Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. Weather's starting to get a bit colder, but playoff hopes burning bright as ever for most of our teams as we get underway here in Week 12. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Throwing to start this game. That's complete, Isaiah Pacheco. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on 1st down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on 2nd down.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Back to throw now. It's Ritter. Caught. Trey Tucker makes the play. And he'll get it up to the 27. Offense up to the line fast. Throw on 3rd down. Flush down now to his left. He's running for it. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Working quickly here. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. They're going for this. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Broncos force the turnover on the first series of this game. So the first drive of the game ends not in points, Brock, but in an INT.
And I get it. Opening drives aren't always going to end up with points or a touchdown. Good thing, though, there's a lot of opportunities left to make up for that miscue and go get yourself back in rhythm and back on script.
And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards them with a 1st and goal. Option give to Taylor. And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. No gain that time, and now it'll be 2nd and goal. Throwing is Wilson. That one's incomplete over the middle. This one intended for the running back. And now they're left with 3rd and goal.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
3rd and goal, Wilson. And oh, he got it! Interception! Jacorian Bennett has it! And the Raiders will be set up at the 20-yard line following that interception. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. Well, it looks like the defense jumps just before the snap there. He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early. Back to the line they go. It's second down. They'll run here following the penalty. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
He's contained at the line for no gain. Jair Alexander with a stop. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
At the 37-yard line.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. 2nd and 10 now. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. Ritter. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. First time this game they've looked to him. So that brings up 4th and long. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He connects downfield on 4. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. What a time to rip off that type of gain, huh? It gets him the first on 4th down. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Running out of the gun with Pacheco. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Ritter setting up to throw. He's got him. That's Pacheco. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Drew Sanders that time on the stop.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. Touchdown! So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
On now is Cook to kick this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
They're out and set. 1st and 10. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. It's the end of the 1st in this AFC West showdown. Neither side separating much so far. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They'll begin the quarter with 2nd and 8. Buying some time left. Now he takes it, and he slides down with enough to pick up that first. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Broncos will have a first down. Taylor now up the middle. And he's going to work his way almost to midfield. That's stopped at the 48. Call it 9 yards. Looks like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Taking the handoff. Now Wilson. That one's caught along the left sideline. Touchdown, Denver! The Broncos can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. That one splits the uprights. And the Broncos tie this game 7-7. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Return starts at the 9. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. The give to Pacheco to start the drive. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Hits him on the out route. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
From the gun on 3rd down. Pacheco hauls it in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
Ritter looking to throw. He beams one, deep right up. He's got it inside the 25. 35 on the pickup. And that's a Vegas first down. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. They are throwing it again. He's on the move. He can run it. And they can't chop to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. From the red zone now. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the pressure drives them backwards.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home with that sack.
Back now, pressure on its way. Setting up the running back screen. And in for the touchdown. So the back does the work that time, Brock, taking it in for the touchdown.
Yeah, a running back in space can be an awfully dangerous weapon on a football field. Whether that's a designed route to him, a check down, you see what can happen, what kind of damage the elite running backs in this league can do.
Pass on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Raiders break that tie and now lead by 7. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Return coming from the 14. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for first and 10. Taylor trying the left side. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Straight ahead with Taylor. Has a hole left, room to run. Into the red zone. All the way, touchdown Denver. The Broncos can tie it up in a second after cutting into the lead. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Broncos tie things up at 14. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Returning it from the 4. His return reaches that 34-yard line before he's stopped. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Escapes the pocket. Pass caught by Odunze. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. So it's the 2-minute warning here from Allegiant. It's the Raiders facing 2nd and 5. From the 39. Forced out to his right. He's on the move. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs. Raiders moving quickly, trying to get set as the clock continues to run. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Broncos get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. And he's able to take this down to the red zone. He stopped at the 17. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
There's a pause now. Somebody hurt on that play, and this is one to keep an eye on. It's Jonathan Taylor who's shaken up. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. Give him 5 yards. Things looking good. 2nd and goal now from the 2. Broncos have to hurry here. Clock still running. Running for it again. And he fought the good fight there just to make it back to the line. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
So now they're going to throw with Wilson. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. So it seems like either way they were getting a 4th down here, but this way cost them some extra yardage too.
Hey, I get you want to avoid a possible turnover by forcing it down the field, but it's really hard to find a scenario where 10 yards and a loss of downs is the better outcome. Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. First and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. He keeps those feet in and makes the catch.
Well, that one came with a high degree of difficulty. Had to balance, focusing on the catch, keeping those feet in bounds.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. He'll throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line.
I'm sure, Coach, the play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Back to throw it. A massive shot towards the end zone. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Eward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Returning in from the 16. This return makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Wilson now off the play action. Smith pulls this one in along the sideline. And he runs out of bounds at the opposing 45. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Straight ahead with Williams. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after looks like a yard gain. Stopped by the unmistakable Max Crosby. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9. Wilson looking to throw. And the Raiders get there and take him down. Offense in the hurry up here. Now Wilson on 3rd and long. Getting out to his left. He'll fling it deep down the middle. This is caught inside the 15. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were. And the QB just nailed it.
They're going to try with the wideout. And he takes this one in for the Denver touchdown. The Broncos grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Broncos make it a 10-point ball game. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. He'll take this at the 10. He's stopped on the return at the 27. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Ritter. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Ritter to throw. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he goes out a little short of the 40. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
You know, Ken, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
On the move, headed right. Into the hands of Tucker, complete. And he's touched down about 5 yards shy of that first down marker. Here's 2nd and 5. Buys time, rolling right. Couldn't connect right side, it's incomplete.
I love the mobility here. Starts great, escapes the pressure, get out of harm's way. You just wish if you're the offense here, you could have found a completion to keep in rhythm.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. They kick the running back in motion. Third down from the gun. He's got it near the 8. And he drives this forward to the 6. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. First down from the red zone. And this will be a Las Vegas touchdown. The Raiders start the second half with some needed points. Extra point up and good for Bass. And the Raiders cut it to a field goal game. Raleigh set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Return starts from the 16. He stopped on the return at the 27. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Hand off to the back. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
That's the kind of run that shows he's trying to take some stress off the passing game to provide big plays. What a great help to that side of an offense when the ground game can deliver chunk plays too.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he gets in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos make it a 9-point advantage. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Broncos make it a 10-point ball game. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Finds his fullback. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
From the 38. Chased out to his right. Has his man, it's Odunze. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
Now a give left side to Pacheco. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Has the connection to Odunze. And they make the tackle at the 38.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Throwing here, Ritter. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And it's going to be 2nd down. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything, and they just did.
Second and 10 now. Fits it through the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. So we're through 3 here. It's Raiders football, and they'll get to work, coming into the quarter trailing.
21.
They'll come up 1st and 10. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Here's a toss left side to Pacheco. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And this will be a Las Vegas touchdown. The Raiders making a 4-point game here in the 4th. And he connects there, so now another kick from him. A field goal to tie this game in the 4th. Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Short kick here, fielded at the 17. Field flipping return as he brought it down on the opposite side of the 50.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field, and you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
And he protects himself with a slide there after a decent gain. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Here's the handoff. And they make the stop, we're going to say, at about the 37-yard line. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Wilson now, 1st and 10. That pass is complete to McBride. And he gets in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos making a 9-point advantage. Trey McBride, the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Broncos make it a 10-point ball game. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Here's a return from the 7. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And nearly to the 35-yard line before he goes out of bounds. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Finds a seam down the middle. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Offense up to the line fast.
That's good for Las Vegas. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Back to throw now, it's Ritter. He's going to push one deep down. He's got it inside the 25. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
A gain of 34 yards. That's another Raiders first down. 1st and 10 at the
Here's Ritter.
44-yard line.
He finds Odunze running the slant. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line.
13 more yards. That's another Las Vegas first down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Rolling left, buying some time. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
Ritter looking to throw. He's got it. And he pushes it all the way to the goal line, but goes out at the 1.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
He has the touchdown. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Kick taken in here at the 17. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Up the gut they go with Williams. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. Taking the handoff, now Wilson. Escapes out to the left. He's going to keep it this time. And this one doesn't go far. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Vegas. Broncos holding on to a field goal lead. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Back to throw it. McBride hauls it in. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. The defense calls a timeout. So that's their first. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. up to throw it. And it falls incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
He finds space into the red zone. And he has this all the way down to the 14-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it. And that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
Going to the ground again on first. It is charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. Still one more in their pocket to use. Second down now, 7 to go. It's Pacheco again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. The defense takes its third and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Third and 6 for them to figure out now. Now to throw. Oh no, the ball is loose! And the Broncos corral it! And he's out the clear. The 40. At the 20. The 10. And this one may be out of reach now because the defense comes through with 6. He took off with it, which they give him full license to do when he sees an opening, Brock. But he couldn't keep it secure, and it winds up in a defensive touchdown.
Kid, I played for coaches that when you scramble, they force you to have 2 hands on the ball because they know this. They know these defenders love for these moments. They attack the looseness of that ball security. Quarterbacks, unlike running backs, don't always know how to tuck that ball away. In this defense, they took advantage.
Wilson's throwing for it. And he can't connect with his man, so they tried for 2, but it doesn't work out. Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored, and with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. Has this at the 6. And they'll be happy about where they're about to take the field. He's up to the 35 on the return. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Ritter setting up to throw. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Ritter. Trying to push it deep downfield. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Riley Moss with the pick. And the Broncos take over on his 5th interception of the season.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. He throws a bullet deep to the right. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Jacorian Bennett has it. And the Raiders are stopped on the return on the final play of this game. So the Broncos ride out of here with a win on the road. And they take the first skirmish with their division rival.